So the pictures you're looking at of that absolute colossal, complete unit, if you like. Yeah, one absolute giant of a man is Eddy Ellwood. I've been familiar with his name for quite a few years now. Obviously, I've did a few books, and his name has kind of been mentioned, not in the context for what they were, you know. Eddy is a very successful businessman. You know, never been in that kind of criminal world, but obviously when you were the size, and you know, Eddy Ellwood is as well as him being 5-time Mr. Universe, obviously a natural athlete, a professional athlete, he was an amateur boxer, big guy as well, you know, so a heavyweight. So yeah, his name kind of has been mentioned a couple of times. So I'm going to be going over to meet Ed on Sunday, and I'm going to be asking him a little bit. So I spoke to Paul Suggett yesterday. So Paul Suggett, Mr. Crazy Heart himself, Hartlepool Radio, always got a lot of love and time for Paul. Paul thinks the world of Ed. They've done a documentary which I'm yet to watch it. It's been on my to-do list sometime, but I am going to watch it on I've got a day off on Friday, so I'm going to watch that, really get myself clued up. And I know a little bit about him. Came from Blackhall, which is, I don't know whether that's kind of classed as Hartlepool or Peterlee, sort of in between, I think. Yeah, Eddy Ellwood, as I said, natural athlete. You know, and you look at them pictures on the screen, and that is another level of dedication. You know, so many of the lads today, and they go on gyms and they can lift weight, but you're not going to get that extra level of in life or anything that you do unless you're really seriously dedicated. You know, and to win one Mr. I don't know whether it was Mr. Universe or Mr. Great Britain or but I'm told he's a 5-time Mr. Universe. So that is a hell of an achievement, and someone who's really lived a life, and take my hat off to obviously dedicated his life to his craft. And yeah, I have read a little bit about him this week, the last 24 hours, and I'm told he's a little bit controversial. You know, he's certainly been in the headlines with the COVID and all that kind of thing. So I'm going to be with Ed Sunday morning, so I'll probably put it out Sunday afternoon. In the meantime, I'm going to watch his documentary. I'm going to do my homework. Yeah, I don't think he's had a book out yet. But yeah, that might be something I could maybe help him with. But yeah, looking forward to meeting him. I have briefly chatted with him. I spoke to him on Fergal's podcast about a year or two back and exchanged messages. But, you know, you're looking at the pictures there, and it's like, it's another level, isn't it? It's, you know, that must be more than just going to the gym. That's like diets. It's a way of life. It has to be. You know, it must be more than eating boiled chicken and potatoes and rice, and you know. So I'm going to be asking him, and asking him a little bit about the documentary. I'm going to put the link in the bio to the documentary. As I said, I haven't seen it yet. Very criminally of me to, as it's been on my to-do list for it. I was supposed to watch Mickey Duff's documentary for ages, and when I started writing about him, I thought, right, I'm going to watch that documentary. And then YouTube took it off, and I can't get it. It's impossible to get. It was made in 1979. I think it's going to cost me about 400 quid from Thames TV to get it. But I will be watching it before I meet Ed on Sunday. Paul Suggett will be there, so I don't know, maybe get both of them. But yeah, rather insightful, and I'm eager to learn. I'm interested in you know, and how do you get that big? You know what I mean? It's a little bit more than just go to the gym 3 or 4 times a week. So yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting Ed on Sunday. But anyone who fancies a flick of the documentary, go in the bio to this video, and I will put it in there. So just click on it, and so it's actually free if you have Amazon Prime. I do swear, Ed and Paul, that it's not the reason I haven't watched it. I just, you know, but anyway, I'm chuffed it's free. So anyone who wants to watch it, you've got Amazon Prime, click on it, links in the bio, and you can watch Eddy Ellwood's documentary. I've just read some of the Amazon reviews as well. So it's, I mean, anything with Paul Suggett is really good. You know, I mean, we did the Lee Duffy documentary about 4 years ago, and I have watched one or two bits as well of Paul Suggett stuff, particularly the I think he lived homeless for something like 6 weeks, and I actually went and lived homeless in London for like a week afterwards, and Paul very kindly lent me all his best clothes to to look the part. But right, guys, don't forget Eddy Ellwood, a video, a documentary, an insightful view into you know, the life of Mr. Ellwood and all he's achieved, and I'm really looking forward to meeting him.